Recognizes the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Johnson, for 5 minutes.
Thank you. Ma'am, the KARNES County Residential Center is actually a privately run for-profit detention center. Is that correct?
I believe so.
And so it's actually the KARNES County Detention Center, not the KARNES County Residential Center, which sounds a whole lot nicer. But the KARNES County Detention Center has been accused of being a place where countless women have been raped by male guards. Are you aware of those reports?
I am aware of those allegations, and I'm aware of
And also, as a residential center, families are held in detention. And when I say families, I basically mean women and their minor children. That's who's housed at KARNES Detention Center, correct?
Yes. I'd like to provide you, sir.
And I'll let you come back in just a second. When a mother is put in a medical isolation room, the child or her children are assigned to that room with her. Isn't that a fact?
Are you talking about a particular case? I'm not aware of that.
Well,
I'm not aware of that.
Generally, when a woman is assigned to a medical isolation room, her child would be assigned to that room. As per the reports that I'll put into the record at this point, the mothers and children allegedly locked in a dark room for protesting detention conditions. And also, that's a Think Progress article. And also, for the record, I'd like to tender a New York Times Magazine article entitled "A Federal Judge and a Hunger Strike Take on the Government's Immigration Detention Facility."
Without objection.
And you're aware of those reports of the hunger strike and the woman with the 11-year-old child who was placed into a medical isolation unit.
And the assertion in the New York Times article that there's barbed wires at our family facilities, which is not the case.
But now in those medical isolation units, those units are the unit that this woman who had the 11-year-old child that was assigned to the room with her is a cell with a bed bolted to the wall and an open shower and an open toilet in that room, and it's basically a detention jail cell. Isn't that correct?
I'm not aware of that incident, sir.
You're not aware of that?
I am not aware of that.
Would it trouble you to know that women and children, because the mother participated in what's called a fast, others call it a hunger strike, but she participated in it and was assigned as a punitive measure to that medical isolation unit.
Is that something you also got out of that New York Times article, sir?
Well, I've received the information from Republican as well as Democratic staff who actually took a visit within the last 2 weeks to that facility and spoke with the woman and the 11-year-old son.
Congressman, if that's a fact, that disturbs me greatly, and I'm happy to visit with you regarding a specific instance. I cannot, on the record, go into the specific facts of individual cases.
Well, ma'am, you have taken an oath, and I'd like to ask you, pursuant to that oath, that would you supply me with the quarterly reports compiled by the Detention Monitoring Council Subcommittee per 7.5 subsection 7 of the directive titled Review of the Use of Segregation for ICE Detainees that was issued on September the 4th, 2013, as well as a list of all facilities designated for heightened review under Section 7.5, subsection 5 of that directive, and also all surveys, audits, reviews, memos, or other reports by ICE, OPRA, ICE, ODO, ICE, ODPP, DHSOIG, or DHSCRCL regarding 1, the use of segregation in ICE facilities, and 2, the use of medical isolation cells in ICE facilities, and also the full contents of the Segregation Review Management System, the database created by ICE to monitor use of segregation following implementation of the directive. Would you be willing to supply my office with those copies? and I'll send you a written request.
Thank you
because I know
very
that was
much,
a lot.
sir, because I stopped writing. I couldn't quite keep up. And included in that IG report, I just wanted to mention to you, Congressman.
You will supply me with those?
To the extent they exist, I couldn't keep up with the entire list, but if you provide it in writing, I will certainly try to run them down.